Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Game 31, INS taking on DTM. It does appear that we had a few technical issues this morning with Gilbert Group, so he unfortunately will not be joining me today. It's unfortunate things happen with these all internets, good old Telstra. But we're taking a look at the scoreboard at the moment. It looks like INS is all ready to rock and roll. We got Angus AU, Assured Cactus, Clazy, Skux Deluxe, Skygan, Too Much Cyanide, Kubla Khan, and Zilrex coming in for INS. For the DTM crew, we are only missing two more people, but just starting off, we have the Evil Smeagol, Master Killer, Old Doc Satan, So Sylvet, Sushi Chef, the Sushi Chef, and Venom T86. So I believe Skux Deluxe is taking over from Guskets as the leader for INS today, and Old Doc Saint is the leader of DTM. We did have two more people that have had to back out of the game come back in from the DTM crew as they could not swap from the other side. As soon as they get into the game, we will be underway. Let me know in the comments below, who do you think is going to come out on top here? I can see Nundy there is very upset that Gilbert Group is not going to be joining in today, and we do fret a little bit there. Unfortunately, these things do happen, and it is what it is. Okay, INS is good on their side. The messages are going back and forth between the two teams. I can check on that. But yes, Jane Doe 404 coming in with the error code 404. Yay, INS. Let's go teams from Daddy Saundo, Herbert the Pervert himself. We should be underway. DTM trying to make a fashionably late entrance into the starting mix. It's just waiting on two more people. Bear with me for just a moment. I am sending a few messages out myself, trying to find out the get-go. We have a Floki today being the event organizer. I'm sure he's going to be sweating bullets in the background, trying to get DTM in, knowing there's a lot of hungry viewers waiting. There it goes. We do have Chaos Fox has just entered into the mix. We're looking for one more DTM member, and we can be kicking off. So the map rotations for today, as you saw, we are going to be starting off with our Marge, a very big favourite of the INS team at close quarters with a few open spaces. But then we'll be going into Hamada, a tank map. If history has proven itself, we might see Skux Deluxe, possibly Kubla Khan taking over that tank. There it is. Usual Benson has come in. We do have the 8-8. The messages has been sent. It is going to be 30-second delay from what we see, ladies and gentlemen. And we will be going straight into it. Usual Benson is going to be first to spawn in, followed by the Sushi Chef. INS is taking their little sweet time getting into the match. And there we go. We're going to start seeing it all unfold in front of us. DTM in the blue, INS in the red. INS has been doing a great job at 3-capping right from the beginning of every single game. Let's take a look at camera 2. Moving down towards that Bravo flag. They are starting to push up. It is the calm before the storm. And we're going to wait to see who takes the first blood. Digging in for the defenses. Who's going to take it? DTM is the first on, but there goes the shots. The short cactus taking down Usual Benson in the first blood, followed by Chaos taking down Angus. The explosives are going out. The C4 has been planted. They're trying to make their way around. Clazy popping him out through the smoke, and they are just, the INS crew just sandwiching the DTM team, and they're going to take Bravo in very quick succession. Kubla Khan, Clazy, and a short cactus will be moving up through the midway to meet up with the rest of the team, fall onto the Alpha objective, and take the 3-cap right from the beginning. Too Much Cyanide starting to attack himself with the good old explosive. We'll take a look at Too Much Cyanide's score here at the moment. He's getting shot from the back, and there he goes. Evil Smeagol putting one right up the old poop chute. Skux Deluxe right on top of his body, trying to get in for one. Takes down Evil Smeagol. DTM is there. Sushi Chef Angus is going in for a 2v1. Venom's going to clear him out. Skux and Cyanide back at it again with a brand new album. There goes the artillery shells coming in from Sky. And it looks like DTM did try and make a break for that Bravo flag, but could not manage to get onto it. And INS right at the beginning of the game, only losing 4 tickets, are already converging to go for that 3 cap. This is not good news for the DTM crew, and they need to start flanky-panking their way to victory if they want any chance of succession. DTM now creating a massive line sweep towards Alpha. Cyanide's going to be there to meet the call. And right on the south end, we've got Clazy Short Cactus. Kubla Khan putting him into a bottleneck. And it's just an absolute mosh pit of carnage. Old Doc Satan managed to sneak his way back. They've taken the Alpha flag, stopping that 3 cap, but Angus is going to clear him out. Go in for the revive, pick up Cyanide, and keep going through. Short Cactus now laying that P at fire. Angus and Zilrex jumping in on Zilrex now. Does the old spinny. Takes down Evil Smeagol. Goes for another one. Jumps in. He goes in for the 3. His eye's bigger than his stomach. Just like me at a buffet. And he couldn't make it out on time. He tried to go for way too many people, and we all know how that usually goes. DTM are just starting to pour in as one unit altogether. Clazy and Angus are holding back, and with that 3 cap now going in the hands because of Cyanide. Cyanide and Skygan. This is a 3 cap they don't want. 142. Already tickets are down nearly halfway to DTM. They need to make a break for the Bravo flag. Possibly up to Charlie if they can. Chaos Fox is trying to get behind that truck. He's going to be spawn bombed on the back by Usual Benson, and Usual Benson's wrong place, wrong time. We've all been there. Evil Smeagol's going down. Venom's now going to be pushed by Angus. Social Vet spawning in. Worst possible timing. Angus was right behind him, close enough that he could give him the old slap on the right cheek. And he's going to send him packing to the redeploy screen. Old Doc Satan's now coming up through the bottom path. Jumping in on the leader now from Old Doc. Old Doc with the clock. And DTM is just struggling to find any way off out of their spawn. And it is just an absolute bottleneck of carnage. It's just a red firestorm coming across that kill feed. Take a look at it. Chaos Fox 6-4, Short Cactus 8-0, Kubla Khan 6-1, Old Doc 2-5. Most of the team from INS is barely down, and they are doing everything to pick each other up and move as one fluid caterpillar through this. Just an absolute Mongolian death worm through the parts, all inside of Liberia, Lebanon, wherever this happens to be. Lebanon, John's territory. Repeats out. Master Killer just going for the ropes. He's just flying blind straight in there. He's going after too much, but too much is going to be too much for him. Social Vet's made a break. He's got onto the Alpha flag. He's going to be joined by Old Doc. Angus is going to be there to clean him up. Here comes Too Much, putting him down. And TMC, Too Much Cyanide, has ended that man's whole career. Alpha Bravo Charlie still in the hands of INS. 137-17 and going down quick. With only 14 points down, INS has had a very strong lead from the beginning. DTM is struggling to make any form of progression out. Shots are fired. 6 tickets remaining, and this is going to be game, set, and match. Ladies and gentlemen, INS doing what they do best, steamrolling through, taking that 3 flags. Absolutely showing no quarter. 0-135. Taking a look at the scoreboard. Old Doc Satan 5-7. Chaos Fox 8-6. Kubla Khan 9-1. Short Cactus 9-1. Who we got? We got Skygan, Too Much Cyanide, Kubla Khan, and Short Cactus with the squad. We'll be back in map 2, so stay tuned. And welcome back to map 2. This is going to be Hamada. It is still loading into it at the moment. This could be a chance for DTM to turn around. INS is very good on the infantry pedestrian maps, but this is going to be a tank map. DTM have the ability to push back on this and claim a win. But again, we do have some pretty strong tankers coming from the INS side. Skux Deluxe is going to be one of those tankers that is going to be a bane of every single person's existence. His KD is absolutely just astronomical coming in with those tanker kills. But we do have some decent people in the DTM crew as well. Taking a look, it is going to be what it is. DTM as the Germans, INS as the Brits. And it might be Venom T86 that goes for the tank. I could be wrong, but usually it's Venom and Skux Deluxe. But we'll see who comes out with who on this Hamada map. And let's just see. It's going to be a lot harder to spawn trap these teams as there's multiple flanky pankies around. And taking a look at the scoreboard, we do have Old Doc in the tank. And there's Clazy in the tank. So two very different people coming in with the tanks from what was thought. And I do believe that Clazy is just an absolute psycho coming through there with the Staghound. A very interesting choice. It is going to be a good movement for this map, but we do have Old Doc pushing up with his big old Tiger tank. Clazy is just gun-holing it like a V8 sports car right towards the Charlie objective, and he's made a massive flank around DTM. Social Vets Venom is going to try and put the hurt down onto Clazy. Clazy's going to be focusing up. That Tiger's going to be right up behind him, and he's pushing. Clazy's already on the black smoke. This is not good news for him. He's making a break back towards his spawn point. Skygan's going to be covering the retreat. Evil Smeagol's now going after Skux Deluxe. The Bravo objective is going back and forth. Now it's going into the hands of INS. They're about to claim it. But with Venom sitting on top, now it's going back towards the short cactus. Venom jumped off the flag at the wrong moment. And Bravo and Alpha are both in the hands of INS. Old Doc's not about to give this up. And he's pushing this tank through. Just running straight over an AT mine. DTM is going to be working right behind him. Master Killer leaving the tank there completely undefended. The Charlie objectives, Zilrex and Ango managing to sneak around and take the home flag. Angus and Zilrex are going to meet. The Sushi Chefs cut above the rest as he takes him down. Too much Cyanide taking a break, having a Kit Kat moment. Let's just take a look at what he's running. I believe that might be the 19A2. No, it's not. I am terrible with these weapons. The Alpha flag has been taken. DTM managing to pull their socks up and get right around. They are taking the Alpha objective at the loss of the Charlie flag, however. And we're going to see Old Doc Saint be just on the back. Skygan just being very sneaky. Kublai Khan not taking any chances. He's just trying to take out where he can. That's going to be the Lewis gun. He knows he's in trouble. Base jumping all the way down the stairs.
Good show. Objective Charlie is ours.
He's waiting to see if anyone's going to push him up through these stairs. It looks like Kublai Khan's going to be in a very safe spot. Old Doc's now being backed up by Master Killer and Usual Benson. As they move away, Too Much Cyanide is going to take the advantage with Kublai Khan and Skygan. Take the opportunity and go in for the Alpha. That is going to give them a 3 cap unless DTM can pull their finger out, take a flag. This is going to be exactly like map 1. Where they're going to be in the red. But 152 to 127. This is not over by a long stretch. Clazy still alive, using that Staghound very effectively. He's just avoiding that Tiger because that kitty's got claws. DTM is now controlling the Charlie flag. Angus is hiding amongst the rubble, 1 foot in the grave. Charlie flag's about to be capped. Angus is just hiding. Everyone's looking for him. Jumping in on Sosavet now. Getting shot from the back. He's going to notify exactly where Angus's position is, and they're going to be chasing him down. Taking a look at Venom right now. Goes in the shots on Angus. Angus takes down Venom, keeps moving his way through. Charlie flag is now being taken back by INS as Angus drops down Evil Smeagol and Venom. INS is controlling a lot of the dominating part of the map. INS, Clazy is now pushing through. And I do believe that the Tiger tank has been yeeted and deleted. We did miss that, unfortunately. Yes, we did. The tank was dropped. Old Doc Satan did lose it. Clazy's still alive, running that beautiful Staghound against all odds. Going 3-0. Moving over to the Charlie objective. That's where all the action is unfolding. And we'll take a look at Chaos Fox. I was trying to, but we jumped into the Skux Deluxe right as Chaos got taken down. Skux has got that little bit of a head glitch going on where he can just poke his head around and be covered up. He's going to be joined by the rest of the INS team, and they're just looking to push these team back right into their spawn. It is difficult because if they all converge over onto the Charlie objective, that's going to give DTM the ability to flank around outside on the right-hand side. Sushi Chef copping it. Copper one to the ankle, the Achilles heel. That's not going to be good news. Charlie flag is in the hands of DTM just for the moment. It is going quick with Skux Lux, the Short Cactus, Zilrex now trying to take it. Claysy's moving that tank up. Usual Benson Chaos has managed to break the lines, get out. Usual's going to be sent back packing. And Chaos Fox right on the top needs to be extra sneaky here. And take that Bravo flag. Looks like we got a tank coming in. Old Doc's now using a tank that's a lot more maneuverable, a lot faster running. The rockets have come out and Old Doc is in a lot of trouble. He's already being yeeted back. He needs to retreat. He's being repaired up at the moment. That is going to be Master Killer. Claysy's trying to finish him off, going for the final flash. You can just see him. He goes in, hits him for a nice little bit, and takes down Master Killer. That's going to lose Old Doc Satan, his repairer, and with the Short Cactus now looking to see if he can put one into him. Old Doc's in trouble. He needs to back out. He needs to go. He's on fire. There goes the Short Cactus jumping over the top. Skux Deluxe, I do apologise, was one that took him out with that Piat kill, but that was a joint effort between Short, Skux, and Clazy. INS is just dominating the section of the map. Charlie objective going back into the hands of DTM. Evil Smeagol just narrowly avoiding the shot. Clazy is just putting the artillery straight onto the Charlie flag. He's just trying to remove all forms of repairs, all forms of healing. Using that stag hound, I was very skeptical of the stag hound in this map. I do understand it's very quick, it is maneuverable, but it is quite weak. The Tiger tank only needing to two-tap him to send him old packing. Zilrex is picking up the boys, running down the side. He's going to notify, and Claysy's going to be hauling ass straight towards Old Doc Satan. Old Doc knows he's in trouble. He's trying to make a break for it. Claysy's going to be right on his 6. He needs to go. He needs to run. He needs to leg it. Run, you madman. Run, you absolute champion. Old Doc Satan just getting away. Clazy looking to see where he is.
Objective Baker has been lost.
There it is. They're taking the Bravo flag. DTM managing to secure the middle ground. Can DTM now score up on the Alpha flag? Clazy's going to be defending it. He sees his targets. He goes in. He misses. Oh, he gets a nice little 80-piece hit in there. Old Doc just getting past that artillery shell. And the Alpha flag's now going into the hands of DTM. They do have Bravo. They are taking Alpha. Bravo's now flipping back to the hands of INS. They're going down. They're going down without a fight. They are going down absolutely swinging. Old Doc's still alive. Zilrex trying to sneak up on him and get the final kill. We are 2 tickets from the end. He goes in for a nice 58. Doesn't get the connecting shots. Old Doc just trying to run out the clock and stay alive, but it wasn't enough. And that's going to be Skux Deluxe out of nowhere. Coming in with the fire. 138-1. Alpha flag and Charlie both in the hands of DTM. They do finally have a 2-flag lead over them. But Skux is about to take it with the help of Zilrex. Alpha flag now goes into the hands, and there it goes. Ladies and gentlemen, 136-0. A Short Cactus 7-3. Too Much Cyanide 10-1. Social Bet 4-9. Evil Smeagol 3-8. Drink it in while you can. Good effort to the DTM. That is correct. It's Skygan, Too Much Cyanide, Kubla Khan, and a Short Cactus with the squad. We'll be back right after this.
What's the password?
We are just coming back in now, ladies and gentlemen. Gilbert Group has managed to magically get in. He has managed to just get into the server. So welcome to Gilbert back in with the greatest hits. You came in right at the arse end of this. So the final game, we are in map 3 at the moment. INS has won game 31, taking in multiple wins for this. Map 1 and Map 2 both just staying above the 130 mark, so it has been a very brutal game for DTM, but they did do their best. Old Doc Saint, especially right at the end, managing to sneak his way to victory onto the Alpha flag. It was a little bit rough, but DTM showed a lot of heart, and hopefully we can see this Rotterdam game go just as well if we can get a couple of flanky pankies in there and get DTM to score a win.
Well, I'm glad to be here, noobs. It's going to be. I'm sorry about the technical issues. It's Battlefield and Xbox is definitely not broken. It's all your fault.
That's 100%.
I won't hear anything else but it.
That is 100%. Battlefield is never the problem. If there is a problem, just like the military says, the problem is with you. But we'll start off with the Bravo objective. We'll start off with the Bravo objective. I know you're still trying to get into the game, so until you do, we'll just take a look at this Bravo flag. As DTM now starts to surround INS as they push through. Bravo very quickly going to the hands of DTM. Too much cyanide throwing all these little cheeky firecrackers all over the place. So let's go jump in on him as he tries to be a little bit of a sneaky. Sushi Chef using the Type 2A. That is absolutely unacceptable, and that cannot be allowed into the match. If somebody is part of the DTM crew, can they get in contact? Sushi Chef has just used 2 weapons. That has been completely banned. That is 100 points immediately off of their score. And they are down to 55 tickets at this point. They are only on 55 tickets. Once they hit 100 tickets, that is done and dusted. They've just used their third, and that is it. They've got 2 tickets left, ladies and gentlemen. That is 3. That is three penalties made exactly to them, and game, set, and match 150 to 153. That is actually 0 to 153. And the Sushi Chef has just...
Well,
they've just lost the match. They have just absolutely forfeited this match to INS. Map 3 is already done and dusted. We will run out the clock, but right now INS has taken the win on a clean 3 sweep.
Oh, well, that's Homer Simpson's one of great Homer Simpson quotes. Default, the two greatest words in the English language. Default.
Unacceptable. Sushi Chef is now coming with the Suomi, but unfortunately he did get 3 kills. He did get 3 kills with that Type 2A, and no, it was actually 2 kills looking at it because he's only got 2 kills now with the Suomi, so we are still in the running. There is 43 tickets remaining left on their side. So I jumped the gun a little bit looking at that kill feed. It looked like Sushi picked up 3 kills, but no, it was only 2 with the Type 2A. So with 42 tickets remaining on their side, the game is still afoot, but 144 to 41. INS has a lead of 100. Well, they've got a lead of 103 tickets right now.
First major breach we've actually seen in this competition so far.
We're looking at that Alpha.
It's just surprising.
Yeah, you can continue, Gilbert. Sorry, I was a little bit distracted there. I'm just reading a couple of messages that are coming through, so I'm going to let you run with the court at the moment while I look at a couple of these messages and just run the camera.
INS is still in control of Bravo and Charlie. Alpha is still heavily contested here. DTM, Evil Smeagol trying to hold everyone back. DTM Master Killer out on the back road. He's going to act as a spawn bomb. Chaos Fox and Usual Benson, they're going to try and put a flank on him, only to be knocked down by INS Clay Z and Skux Deluxe. Skux Deluxe, he's trying to get as much cover as he can, try and take advantage of those head glitches. And to no avail. They are definitely putting up a... They're trying to hold that two flag cap. Zilrex, Ango, and Skun, who pronounced that name. Too much cyanide. He's holding back. No, he's pushing forward. They're just going to try and push Alpha now. Try and hit that triple cap. But they are holding a line. They just slowly creep forward one by one. INS Ango, he's trying to work his way through the smoke, trying to chase down such a session. Usual bench, and usual bench is trying to come around, trying to sneaky, flanky, panky out towards Bravo objective.
More first aid, soldier.
Scuss Deluxe running as a recon. He can't lay down the firepower, but maybe he can put some shots on target. Over here at the water side, at Alpha, no one seems to be taking any advantage of the lower flank here, because Scuss Deluxe. Is that a decoy? I can't see it because of the bridge. Yes, that is a decoy. It's nice to see other people using my tactic.
I do want to just jump in very quickly with 95 to 135. The game is officially over, as we did lose the 100 tickets straight from the get-go. So if Floki is listening, just update the old scoreboard there to show 3-0. The game is officially ended. We will continue running this out, but yeah, the game is officially done based on the rule set. It is done. INS had a clean sweep of 3-0. And this is unfortunately what happens when you break the rules. We are 31 games in, and without trying to be a little bit too much of a draconian person, the rules were very clear, and 31 games in, you'd think people would know the rules by now, Gilbert.
Rules are also we're pretty fair compared to other competitions around the world. We only banned very few things that might make life hard for people. You know, things like shotguns, the Model 2A, lunge mines, and that sort of stuff. But you know, it's been pretty fair so far. But it's just it's completely unreasonable why someone would decide to just flaunt them.
I understand mistakes can be made, but you'd think that the moment you spawn in with the wrong gun, you'd redeploy and take up another one, but unfortunately, it is what it is. I'm sure that Sushi Chef didn't mean to. I'm sure he didn't mean to, but rules are rules, and what one has to follow, everyone has to follow. So we do have to keep it fair. And speaking of fair, it looks like they did have a 3-cap, but the Charlie objective is now being taken. DTM managed to make their way around to Charlie and claim it very quick under the noses of INS, and you've got Kubla Khan as the only one coming in to defend it.
I still can't pronounce it. Is it Skygun?
Skygun.
I'm trying to put up a fight here, but Skygun. Sorry, Skygun. I just never met you before. Assured Cactus is in the alleyway here, trying to fend off Sospelt. We've got a bit of a one-on-one action here. Oh, Assured Cactus been taken down. Sospelt going in for the refold. Old Dog Satan going to spawn on him. But to little effect is INS has quickly taken back Charlie. DTM's trying to move in a line, single file back here, trying to head up and try and take Bravo. Bravo's relatively undefended. Zilrex and Skux. Oh, sorry, that's a decoy of Skux Deluxe.
Skux Deluxe, just like you, Gilbert, you are the master. You are just a decoy. You're just one big decoy.
Well, as the Dalai Lama said at Coachella in 1996, in order to defeat the decoy, you must become the decoy.
That is right. Also, INS has taken the Bravo flag, taking it back, and that's going to give him the
Phase E coming in for a couple of. What's the scoreboard?
Currently, right now, it is 126 to negative 51.
Oh, what a shame.
Unfortunately, that is the way the cookie crumbles. We do have to follow the rules and make sure that everyone else follows the rules. Like I said, it is unfortunate. We're not trying to be horrible people here. But if one team is expected to follow the rules, all the teams are expected to follow the rules. Unfortunately, it wasn't. I'm sure that the team is going to be giving it to Sushi Chef, and we are with 3 tickets remaining to go against 126. This is going to be game, set, and match for the actual viewing pleasure of our viewers. And there it goes. We have 125 to negative 100 coming in for the win on INS. Social about 5 to 7, Eagle Smeagol 5 to 6, Ashore Cactus 12 and 5, and Kubla Khan 11-3 for your top 2 on both sides. Skygan, Too Much Cyanide, Kubla Khan, and Ashore Cactus coming in with the squad, and we'll be going through to speak to the winners. So just stay tuned for that.
Hello.
Alright guys, congratulations on your win today. The map 3 that we just had on Rotterdam, you guys actually won back when you had around 140 tickets. With Sushi Chef whipping out that Type 2A, they immediately lost 100 points by taking out the 2 people there. So they had pretty much instantly lost the game at that point. We updated it halfway through, so when you go back through the replay, don't be surprised when you see a 3-0 when you're already still contesting in that game. But other than that, congratulations on your win today, guys. You guys did incredibly well. How do you feel?
Yeah, pretty good.
You right there?
Yeah, I'm good. Just stretching. Yeah, we all did pretty good.
Absolutely fantastic content. Cyanide, you like to stream a lot. You got to be entertaining. I know that you got a lot more into you.
I just
When you're up like half an hour before the game starts, you kind of can't process things properly.
Smash a coffee and get amongst it.
In my case, it's a can of demon.
That's right. But no, you guys did very well. Drive it, Clazy coming in with that stag hound on Hamada was definitely an interesting choice of tank, but it worked out in your favour. I was very surprised when you pulled that one out.
People underestimate the utility of the stag hound.
You just zoom around in the stag hound. That's the fucking little F1 bangs around.
Exactly
Formula
right.
stag hound.
Well, it's not always biggest is the best. It's sometimes just a bit quick manoeuvrability and being able to put rounds down range.
Driving through the sand in your V8 Wonder sled. Crashing into trees because you're off your bloody head. You know, it's
you're off your head lately, Snoop.
But we did have Gilbert Group. Gilbert Group unfortunately had a couple of technical issues this morning, so he couldn't get in for the first map and the second map, and only managed to jump in for the third one. So I'm going to let him talk about what he saw on the third map.
Well, the third map was quite interesting to see you see the other side pretty much use the Model 2A a couple of times, and by the time I started having a conversation, it was already over. But you guys seem to do pretty well. You're holding your own. They got a couple of sneaky little flanky pankies in there. Got around, hit Charlie a couple of times, but you guys quickly took care of it. How do you feel about that last map?
I feel like the Type 2A was just a white flag. Like, I don't think he had any ill intent, but he's just like, he knows what's going to happen, and he's just, But, he shouldn't.
Accidental,
It's definitely on purpose, is what I'm saying.
At the end of the day, rules are rules, accident or not. We
I'm not saying don't punish him. I'm just saying that he just put off the white flag.
No, we don't believe that he look, accidents happen. People get flustered. People jump in. Unfortunately, it is what it is. But like I said during the stream, if we expect one team to follow a rule, we have to expect all teams to do the same. So it's not about being arse hats, so to speak, but we do have to follow a set of rules, and it is what it is. But we'll leave that one alone. I'm sure that the sushi chef is probably going to be getting his own little sashimi carved up out of that cheeky little butt of his. So we don't want to grill him too hard.
Sashimi pineapple, more like it. But good for you guys. Thanks for being good sports about it. Definitely. That's why we have this competition. You guys, I know you guys tend to be outliers. You definitely you represent the top tier of the people who play this competition. But it's good to see that good sportsmanship is across the board, no matter who is playing.
Yeah.
Thanks, Gilbert.
Thanks,
cheers, mate.
Yes.
Right, just before you take off into the DTM crew, is there any shout-outs you want to give?
Old Doc for being a good card.
Yeah.
No language.
I'd like to remind everybody this is a family-friendly Christian channel. How dare you? What's your language?
My apologies.
Watch that mouth out with soap.
That's right. That is absolutely right.
Toxic.
Alright, guys.
Well, may the Lord be with you, INS.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we'll jump into that party
My
now,
apologies.
but well done for today, guys. And your next game coming up, I believe, is going to be next week as well, where actually you have a week off, so you guys get to chill and relax. Your next game will happen September 5th at 12 PM against PAK. So that's going to be an interesting game, game 37. So we are getting close to the end point now, and I'm looking forward to seeing those matches. Until then, I will catch you guys later. Congratulations once again, and see you all next time.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Dave.
excuse me.
Thanks, Gilbert.
Thanks, Dave. Cheers.
No worries, boys.
Appreciate it.
It's all good, man.
Gentlemen, how are we?
Mr. Noobalicious.
We are bringing
How we going,
Gilbert
man?
Group in here just in a moment, but while he is coming in, I just want to have a chat to you guys. Sushi chef, what were you thinking?
Alright, I just want to apologize. That's just a total brain fart moment for me. That's just, I didn't even know what I was thinking. My mind was clouded. But
As far as
yeah.
we're concerned, Noob, we would have won that if it wasn't for the points that we lost for the 2A.
Absolutely. I mean, Sushi Chef, you need to apologise to your sponsors, KFC. You need to apologise to your wife. You know, you did not have sensual relations with that weapon, all that kind of business. So yeah, it was.
I definitely took it on the chin afterwards. I got about 4 nutsacks in my face after that, so that's what it is.
It is what it is. But unfortunately, it wasn't your day, guys. You did well. You held your own. You managed to sneak past INS. I know that our marge is a very difficult one. Once you get spawn trapped, they can bottleneck you. But you managed to flank around multiple times. Oldzok, right at the end of Hamada, you managing to break the line straight towards Alpha while Clazy was trying to just clip your wings a few times. But you did manage to get around and claim it back.
I was just running and running and running. I saw the tank next to me as well. I'm like, oh.
Forrest Gump would be proud.
Yeah, but well done to INS. We knew that was going to be a tough game today, and they certainly brought it too. So really excited to see INS continue in the competition. They're going to be a tough team to beat for anyone, I think.
Yes, absolutely.
On a side note, they definitely added the fact that they don't believe that he had any malicious intent behind using the Model 2A. They also have brain parts of their own, by the sounds of it, and they were very good sports about it.
That's
all good. We do apologise though. It was definitely unintentional.
Look, it is what it is. I'm sure that there'll be many words said in this party to Sushi Chef. You're gonna get your own little sashimi cut out of those left and right cheeks. They're gonna clap them. They're gonna clap them with a side of wasabi after this. I have no doubt about that.
No doubt.
But no, it was. You guys did well. You held your own. INS is definitely a very strong contender, so it is good that you guys managed to push as hard as you did. We will be seeing you again in a next. Actually, you will be next week against DWE for Game 34. So you've got 2 very strong teams back to back, week in and week out. So you are going to be 6 PM Australian Eastern for Game 34, August 29th. So how are you feeling about that one? We'd
be odds-on favourites, wouldn't we?
Look, we're not starting a sports bet here. Don't start talking about odds.
No, it's gonna be another tough one, I think. But yeah, we'll give it a good run. Yeah, one thing we do well in DTM is get those flanks off. So DWE, watch for those flanks.
Absolutely. All right, guys. We'll be shooting off. So any shout outs just before we leave?
Yeah, I'd like to shout out the #1 shoutcaster in OCE,
Gilbert
Wolf
Group?
Chucker.
And number 1 maybe.
Alright, no worries, we'll leave it there, guys. But yeah, unfortunately it wasn't your day, but well done for playing as well as you did. And make sure that you don't carve Sushi Chef up too bad. We do still need him. We do still love him in the community.
Oh, absolutely.
Alright, thanks Noob, and thank you INS. It was a good
Thanks,
game.
Noob.
Cheers.
Yeah, GG's.
Peace.
Alright, we'll be at Gilbert Group in here. He did only come in for the last game, so unfortunately there wasn't a lot there. But hopefully he jumps into the party in just a moment. The message was sent out. Gilbert, I know that you only came in right at the end game. It was a little bit awkward. You missed out the first couple. Hopefully you were watching in the old Twitch stream. But how do you think today played out?
Oh, I think it played out pretty well as expected. INS is a very, very strong team. I think they're completely undefeated at this stage. Their first match being Armage Encampment. Well, that's a pretty tricky map as far as even like A and B grade is concerned. You know, as soon as you get that triple cap, as you said, it's just a total bottleneck. Even if you manage to hold like a two cap and hold that middle ground, it's very linear. It's almost plays like Devastation, but the fact that Bravo's off to one side, it does make life very hard. You have a lot of ground to cover in the middle.
Absolutely, and a lot of the ground is open as well, so if you got a couple of defensive positions set up on the south side near Bravo, you can just nail them as soon as they come out through the pass. So it is a difficult one for them to move around, but they did well nonetheless. You know, DTM did try their best, but INS is a very strong contending team, and I'm sure that a lot of people are waiting to see the next iteration of the INS versus DWE match will be happening in a couple of weeks. But unfortunately, you did have a few technical issues, but hopefully this afternoon, when we go into the fourth and final game of this weekend, which is going to be UL versus Ladies in Battlefield Red, you'll be able to make it in right from the beginning. And little birdie told me that the UL family is putting majority of their team, 6 out of the 8, are going to be women. So we're going to have the little ladies of UL against the ladies of Ladies in Battlefield Red. So it's going to be girl-on-girl action across the board. Hopefully Jackal can take a back seat as he's an absolute beast of a weapon coming in on the UL family, and he can kick back, crack a beer, and watch the game unfold.
Little known fact about the Jackal, the 1997 movie with starring Bruce Willis is loosely based on his life.
I would believe that 100%. I would 100% believe that. Alright, well, we will leave it there, and we'll be back in a couple of hours when we watch UL take on the ladies in Battlefield Red. And thank you for joining at the very last bit, Gilbert, and I'll see you in a couple of hours.
No worries, I cannot wait.
Alright, take care.